Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. I hope you're all doing well. I am just about to start packing for Vienna. It is the day before I'm leaving and I haven't done any packing whatsoever. So I hate packing and I thought maybe if I vlogged a little bit it might motivate me to get some done. I wanted to show you something that I bought, which is these vacuum bags. I thought I would give these a go because every time I pack to go away for a long time, my case is like I have to sit on it to shut it, and I thought this might be a good idea just to make it easier to fit more stuff in. Obviously this wouldn't change the weight, but am I in focus? Yeah, this isn't gonna change the weight, but I thought it might be good to try to save some space. I will let you know how I get on with these. I think you just put stuff in the bags and then you can either use a hoover or a pump to suck all the air out. So yeah, I'm gonna give those a go. I don't really know what I'm gonna pack because I'm in Vienna from end of Feb now until the 1st of August. So I'm there for basically all of spring, and most of summer. But the weather now is very different to what it's going to be in August. So I've got quite a lot of packing to do. Like I need to pack warm stuff and cold stuff. But I am coming home in May for a concert, so what I might do is pack warmer stuff now and then I can always bring some stuff back in May and like do a swap over. Yeah, so that's what I might do. I just have one suitcase because I just didn't want to lug like 2 suitcases through the airport. I'd rather just try and pack light because, to be honest, most of what I took to France I didn't wear anyway. I'm an overpacker for sure, so I think it will be good if I can try and keep packing down to a minimum. But yeah, I'm gonna start packing. Yay. Okay, this is how far I've got. The vacuum bags are really good. I'm really glad I got those. I'm just now at that like awkward stage of not really knowing what to take. I think I've packed most of my clothes that I want to take. I have just washed a couple, so I'm waiting for those to dry and then I can pack those in. So yeah, it's just like little bits now. Because I'm not taking my car, I can't take whatever I want, but I really would like to be able to fit some little bits in that just make my room feel a bit more homely, because I remember when I arrived in France, my room felt like a prison cell without anything in it, and even though it was much better once I'd unpacked, I was so happy that I brought some little bits, like I brought some fairy lights, a mirror, a couple of photos. So I'm not going to be able to bring everything that I'd like to, but I will try and bring, I think, some fairy lights and potentially a mirror, just because also I'm going to need a mirror and it's going to be annoying having to buy one there because I'll just have to leave it there. So yes, I'm trying to be like strategic with my packing, but obviously there's only a certain amount of that you can do. That's about it. It is 9:30, so I don't really want to do it too much longer, to be honest. I'm quite bored. But yeah, that is how far I've got. I don't know if I told you at the beginning of this video, but just as I was about to film, my tripod broke, which is great. So I've now balanced you on some books. I'm really annoyed because I've had 2 tripods since I've had this camera and they've both broken. I don't know if it's me being too rough with it, but like this one just full on snapped. I think I just need to invest in a sturdy one because my camera is quite heavy and you're supposed to be able to like hold this, but if the camera like falls then it just snaps. So yeah, I think I'm gonna have to invest in a sturdy one because buying cheap flimsy ones is just not working. Still packing. I just weighed my suitcase and it's 5 kilos over, so I don't know whether to risk it or try and move some of the stuff. But the weight is probably taken up by the clothes. There's not really much more in there, to be honest. So I'm gonna have to try and move some stuff over. I don't really want to risk, like, I wouldn't mind if it was 2 kilos over, but 5, they might charge me. So I need to do some rearranging. Yeah. Well, I actually went way further than I thought I was going to. Hello everyone. As you can see, I've arrived in Vienna. I had a pretty stressful journey yesterday, I won't lie. I got on, I think I filmed a few clips, although I can't remember what they were, but I probably either will have inserted them before this clip or we'll put it in after. So I arrived yesterday. I got on my flight in Bristol and unfortunately it was delayed. So by the time I got to Amsterdam to change, I had to sprint to the other side of the airport to make my flight because I had 10 minutes to get to my gate, and the time it would normally take to walk to the gate was like half an hour. So I had to sprint to get there. Also had to go through customs, but because we're not in the EU anymore, we couldn't use the scanner things. So I had to go through manual customs, which took way longer. So that was annoying. Yeah, and then I had to run to my gate. When I got to my gate, I was literally the last one on the plane. It's sweaty, red, it was fantastic. I asked them if my bag would make it onto the plane. So they told me that it wouldn't, and that it would probably be put on the next flight to Vienna, and then I would either have to pick it up from the airport or they would send it to my accommodation. Yeah, oh, by the way, when I got to the airport and checked my bag in, my big bag, my big suitcase, it was 3 kilograms over. Yeah, 3 kilograms over, and they charged me £60. £60. I was actually so stressed because when I checked in, the woman on the desk was like, oh, you haven't got this document, you haven't got this document. And I was trying to tell her that I didn't need the documents because I was triple vaccinated, and there were all kinds of things that she was telling me I hadn't got, and ultimately I didn't actually need them. But she made me feel like I'd forgotten something really important, and you know what it's like with Corona now, you have to have all these specific documents, but I specifically made sure I had all of them. And then she was telling me, yeah, that I hadn't got one, or some, or whatever, but yeah, it turned out to be fine. But yeah, 60 quid, that's £20 per kilogram, and I'm sure I've been over like so many times before, but yeah, that was not good. Never been charged before. But anyway, so I made it onto my flight and then arrived in Vienna and went to find an information desk to arrange how I was gonna either come and collect my bag or have it delivered, blah blah blah. And the carousel was going around and I saw a bag on there, and I was like, oh, that does look like mine, but obviously knew it wouldn't, because if I'd literally got off the plane, sprinted to the other end of the airport, like, they probably weren't even unloading the bags at that point, I don't know. But yeah, I couldn't find the desk, so then I was like, what do I do? And then as I was making my way out, I saw that bag again going around the carousel, and I said, and I realised that it was actually mine. So I don't know how they managed to get on the plane, but they did. So that was great. Yeah, and then this was late at night because I landed at 20 to 11, and then I had to get a plane into the centre because the airport's out of town. A plane? Did I just say plane? I meant train. And that took half an hour, and then I had to go and get my key because it was so late. The office for my accommodation wasn't open, so I had to get my key from a drop box and then make it to my accommodation. so I got here at like 1 a.m. I think. Yeah, it was a late one, but I thought I would do a room tour maybe. The room is so much bigger than my room in France. I think my room in France, but I did have a bathroom in my room in France. I'm sharing a bathroom here with one other person, so it's not too bad. So this is my main door, and then you come in and there's a massive table here. I don't really know what I'd use this for. And my bed, just a single bed, and then massive wardrobe. These two are hanging thing, like a hanging space, and then this one is all shelves all the way to the bottom. And yeah, just got a desk with some storage here, storage here. There is so much storage. I also have a kitchen that I share with my flatmate, and yeah, the bathroom with a shower in. Those who know my struggle in my accommodation in France about the kitchen situation, with like no oven or microwave, there is one here, which is great. So yeah, that's all good. I've just been to the shop to get some lunch because obviously I didn't have any food, and I had a pretzel and mezzo mix. And for those of you who don't know, mezzo mix is a drink that I had in Germany. I didn't realise it would be here as well, but yeah, it's a drink that I had in Germany, and it's Coke mixed with Fanta. Like, they sell it in bottles. It's amazing. I passed a flower shop and I got some little daffodils, which are so cute, and they'll remind me of home. And then the flower man gave me one of these. I can't remember what these are called. They look a bit like marigolds. So yeah, I have admin bits to do, like register my arrival, which you have to do within 3 days. I have to do an inventory for my room within 3 days, and yeah, just bits for uni, so I'll probably get on with that. There is a gym in my accommodation, so I want to check that out as well. And I'm also going to head back to the shops, but in the other direction, because I need to go to like a Boots kind of shop. It's called DM, to get some shampoo, conditioner and stuff like that, because I didn't bother putting them in my suitcase because I was worried about the weight. Yeah, so that's all for now. I've been recording for 8 minutes and 45 seconds, so I'm definitely gonna go now. I forgot to say that when I arrived, I had a box of like crockery, cutlery, pans, chopping boards, knives, basically everything I need. I don't think it's new, but that's absolutely fine. Obviously when you're flying, you can't really pack all that stuff in a suitcase. And in France, a lot of my friends who took a plane, like most people did, had to buy it all new. There was that shop that was the moneyless shop that you could go in and just take what you needed. Like, there was a place where students who had bought it, and obviously then if you buy it there, you can't take it back with you on the plane. They had left it in this moneyless shop, and it was for students to come and just take whatever they needed and then put it back there when it's their turn to leave. And I also got bedding, which was great because I had a few friends in France who arrived and didn't have any bedding, and obviously if they arrived after the shops closed, then they couldn't get any bedding that day. So I think there was a few of them that slept with maybe just a coat over them or something. Yeah, so they gave me bedding and also bedclothes, which is just great because it means that I don't have to buy them here. So yeah, that was really handy. It's a little bit later now. I am sorry that you're on a slant, but as I think I told you, I broke my tripod, so I have to kind of angle you. Well, right now you're sitting on my pencil case. As I arrived here in Vienna, I realised that I forgot potentially the most important thing as a Brit, which is tea. Now, I've lived abroad a couple of times before and also had the same problem, and I tried to find a tea which was good. I mean, they drink lots of teas where I've been, like Germany and France, but when you ask them if they want some tea, they usually mean herbal teas, sometimes black tea, but not like our cup of tea. I went to DM, which is like Boots, I guess, and I picked up some English breakfast tea. So I've just made a cup and I'm going to try it and let you guys know what I think. I don't have high hopes, to be honest. I'm pretty sure I might have even tried this exact one before. It's the Tea Canna English Breakfast. And it says kräftiger. I don't know what kräftiger means. Yeah, I've tried black teas before, thinking that you just add milk. Like, I thought that was the tea that we drank at home. No. But yeah. Kräftig. That might mean strength because it has a little thing here, kräftig, with leaves. I'm gonna Google what that means, because if it is strong, I'll be very pleased. Yes, it means strong. So, strong black tea mix of the finest English tradition is what it means. And inside it comes in these little tea pouch things with a tea bag inside. So I'm going to try it and see what it is. Okay, it's not Yorkshire tea or PG tips, but it's not actually that bad. I can get on board with that. I can deal with that. To be honest, when I used to make tea in France, the water was so it had so much lime scale in that it made my tea taste disgusting, and this is so much better than that. I'm actually really happy with that. Yeah, that's good. I'm still trying to make my way through my emails, so I'm probably going to end this video here. Let me know if there's anything in particular that you want to know about Vienna, and I will try and film it. It's going to take me a little while to get settled, but yeah, once I'm settled and probably once I've started lectures and stuff and I'm into the swing of things, then yeah, I'm down for making other videos. I've had a lot of requests to make like food related videos, so that would be good. And yeah, let me know if there's anything else that you want to know. As usual, thank you for watching if you've made it to the end of this video, and I'll see you all in another one sometime soon.